divine justice, and the law of reincarnation. You may or may not believe in the law of reincarnation, but if this life is the beginning and the end of human existence, it is impossible to reconcile the inequalities of life with the divine justice. Why is one man born in a rich family, whereas another child arrives in a poverty-stricken home, only to die of starvation? Why is one person healthy enough to live 100 years, and someone else sick all the time? Why are Eskimos born in the cold north and other peoples in moderate climates, where the struggle to survive is easier? Why are some babies born blind or dead? Why? Why? If you were God, would you do such unjust things? What is the use of reading and living according to the scriptures if life is predestined by a whimsical God who deliberately creates beings with bodies or brains that are imperfect? According to the law of cause and effect, every action creates a commensurate reaction. Therefore, whatever is happening to us now must be a result of something we have done previously. If there is nothing in this life to account for present circumstances, the inescapable conclusion is that the cause was set in motion at some prior time, that is, in some past human existence. Your strongest moods and character tendencies did not begin with this birth. They were established in your consciousness long before. Thus we may understand how some persons show from early childhood certain definite talents or weaknesses, and so on. We may understand, too, how the perfect life of Jesus on earth was the result of several previous incarnations in which he had developed self-mastery. His miraculous life as Christ was the result of many past lives of spiritual schooling. He became an avatar, a divine incarnation, because in previous lives, as an ordinary human being, he fought the temptations of the flesh and conquered. His example gives the rest of mankind definite hope. Otherwise, what chance have we? If God had sent angels to teach us, I would say, Lord, why didn't you create me as an angel? How can I emulate beings who were created perfect and who have had no experience with the tests and temptations that you have given me? We need for our ideal a being who is essentially like us. Jesus had temptations to face. Get thee behind me, Satan, he said, and he conquered. Had he never known temptation, his saying, get thee behind me, Satan, would have been play acting, and how could that inspire us? Although he had already conquered the flesh in other lives, he had to feel its weaknesses again in his incarnation as Jesus, to show humanity by his mastery how high he had grown spiritually, and to give heart to all men by his example.